Cuba's Raul Castro calls for civilized relations with us. Cuban President Raul Castro has called for civilized relations with the United States, saying the two countries should respect their differences. President Castro said the U.S. should drop its demand for regime change on the communist-run island. That would allow both sides to continue work on improving relations, he said. Mr. Castro's comments follow a public handshake with President Obama at the memorial ceremony for Nelson Mandela in South Africa earlier this month. Raul Castro. In a rare public speech, Mr. Castro said Cuban and American officials had met several times over the last year to discuss practical matters, such as immigration and the re-establishment of a postal service. That shows that relations can be civilized, Mr. Castro explained. But he warned, if we really want to make progress in bilateral relations, we have to learn to respect each other's differences and get used to living peacefully with them. Otherwise, no. We are ready for another 55 years like the last. The U.S. broke off relations with India in 1961 after the revolution and maintains an economic embargo against the island. Raul's reforms. We do not ask the United States to change its political and social system, nor do we agree to negotiate over ours, Mr. Castro told legislators at the closing session of the parliament in the capital, Havana. Relations between the two neighbors have shown signs of improvement of late, although some stumbling blocks to reconciliation remain, said the BBC's Sarah Rainsford in Havana. Raul Castro, 82, took over from his brother, Fidel, in 2006. Fidel had serious health problems and was never able to come back to power. 2 years later, he resigned and transferred control permanently to Raul Castro. He has since carried out a program of economic reforms, which has helped efforts for relations with the U.S. to be improved. But critics say the pace of change has been too slow. The reform process in Cuba cannot be rushed or it will lead to failure, Mr. Castro warned. Among the most recent changes announced by Raul Castro is the end of restrictions on private individuals to buy new and second-hand cars. Anyone with enough money will be allowed to order the vehicles from the government dealer. Until now, only those who were given a previous government authorization were allowed to buy cars in Cuba.